Okay, yes, Gorilla Man's Garage, we're inside again, and we're going to talk today about the Hubsan Zino Mini SE, okay? The 1/2.6 camera, SD card, under 250 grams, okay? We're going to talk about that, and we're going to have a flight. Amazing thing is, you notice it has a sticker? It hasn't been flown, I haven't flown it for over 6 months, okay? The battery on this one had a few accidents, broke, fixed it. It's been used in other crafts. The controller's been put away 6 months. It's still 3/4 charged. Had to get it out, haven't flown it for a while, see if it still holds up or if they've fixed anything. It's still running 1.22, I think it is. It needs an update to the firmware because of, I think, 2 specific reasons. One is that the EV exposure value scale doesn't move when you touch it. It changes the EV, but the scale doesn't move. And secondly, just like the Hubsan Mini, when you're in video mode and you reconnect from a disconnect, it has that white dot instead of, but it's still filming, but it goes to a white dot. You hit the white dot, it stops filming, and then you have to, whatever. So that's another glitch. It's the same glitch as the Hubsan Mini, so I'm assuming all the Hubsans have the same thing. So we're going to test all that today. We're going to go out and have a look and play around with saturations and see what happens and see if the same issues are with the Hubsan Mini as with this, and we'll go from there. But I will say I have in the past, from what I remember, been in love with this drone. It's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal, but for what it is. So let's have a look, okay? Let's go, let's get it up, let's go over the lake, have a look, play around with saturations. It's a little windy, some gale force winds maybe, but see how it handles. This one I've had no problems with. Go back, and I'll put a poster up here. It's called Cliffhanger. Absolutely amazing. Sent it out on a mission, a waypoint mission. Lost control right off the bat. Gale force winds, high winds, had no idea. I was pacing up and down, edge of my seat, no idea where it was, and it was on a mission for like 6-kilometer round trip, or maybe 5-kilometer round, and I couldn't get it to come back. I had no idea, had no connection, nothing. It was absolutely amazing. Okay, so have a look at that one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Hubsan Zino Mini SE, best thing Hubsan ever put out so far in the mini zones. Okay. Okay, welcome. Yeah, Gorilla Man's Garage here. We have something we haven't had for a long time, the Zino Mini SE. My goodness, it has been over 6 months. So this thing has been sitting in the case for 6 months, the controller, and it's still 3/4, 80% charged. And we've got 9 satellites right now. And I have used the battery on one of the other crafts, I think the Hubsan Mini. But this is a weird story about this battery. This battery has been in here for a long time, but it was one of the original batteries, and I kept ripping it out and put it back in, pulling it up, and I pulled it out one day and the whole back thing came off. The whole casing came off. So where those 4 screws are, they let go and the back came off. So I ended up crazy gluing it back together, and I got some glue where I shouldn't have, and it's hard to push the button, but it still works. And it still charges up. So now we've got, what is it, 100%? We've got 100%. Yeah, but as we all know, the Hubsan Zino Mini SE is notorious for slow satellite acquisition, which we don't have. So we're going to have to go through some of these setups. And for whatever reason now, and there hasn't been an update for such a long time, it starts up in photo mode. Don't know why. But if we go into the settings and we just look at the version numbers, that's 122, and there's no, it's the latest version, you know. latest version. I'm in the garage, so I'm connected to my internet. Yeah, nothing. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So we're going to go look at here, and it's 4K. Now I'm going to go my 2.7 at 30, and I'm going to look at this. Yeah, you can change the contrast. Now see that 128 and the 200 on the saturation? But let's just go here and see if it changes. If I go restore 128, that's weird. Ooh, that is dark, isn't it? Let's see what that's like. Remember it was at 200. Okay. Now it's down to 128. Let's have a look and see what it's like. Okay, let's see what it's like. Let's get it up. And yeah, well, what else have I got? Cancel that for now. What else have I got in here? Everything is at 128, 50, H-log, grid, no HDR, all that stuff. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, let's get it up and see what this video is like. Now remember,
the home point has been updated.
There it
Please
goes,
be mindful
up
of the new
smoothly.
return to
How high
home
is it
point.
going? 2 meters? Well, yeah, 1.5. That's pretty good. It is pretty solid. Okay, let's get this just up a bit. Oh, this is really nice on the sticks. Really nice on the sticks. Forward, up. Really nice on the sticks. Okay, let's start that video. Don't know how far we'll get. It's a little bit windy. But let's go up. Now remember, I'm going to come down the camera a bit. Yeah, we'll get to about there. Let's go up 1920. Remember, this is 1/2.6, the camera, 1/2.6. And we're kind of not really in the best. It's kind of early morning, so this is not the way to look. The sun is to the right. 45. Let's turn around. Nice and smooth, I hope. Flies in the garage, my goodness. Coming around. So there's that there. Okay, so if we go up to 200, that's how green it is. Okay, that's pretty green. Okay, if we need to turn around a bit more, that's pretty green. Let's restore defaults. Why it would be that green, I don't know. Okay, but we do get blue sky. If we restore, we're getting that. So maybe in the middle. Let's just do that for now. Okay, so if we go up in the sky, okay, and if we go to up to the 200 mark, you get the blue sky. You can kind of see it, right? Yeah. Come down, but that's not true to life color. Not really. The 128 is a little better. 118, 175. 175 might be. 175 might be. Let's just try that. Okay, up. Yeah, that's more of a up a bit. Where are we going? Okay, what have I got here? Yeah, that lake should be just over there. Let's go over there and have a look. So this is at, oh, nice blue horizon, blue sky too. This isn't at 175, not bad on this one. Oh, it changed. Can I lock it? Let's go backwards. What happened? something happened. Okay, there we go. Can we lock it? Lock it there. Let's see what happens. Let's go up forward. It suddenly changed, didn't it? There we go. There we locked it. Well, that's a little bit better, but maybe that's just where the sun's coming through the clouds. Now if I go into here, and we go to defaults, that's what we're looking at. Let's go up to about 60 or so. Yeah, which one is better? Hard to say. Hard to say. Let me go into here. Let's go to 75 again. That's not bad. Let's see where we go. Flies. Lots of flies. Okay. I don't know. Kind of hard. If we go up to 200, it's like that. If we go to default, it's like that. Well, don't know. What's the default? That's 128. You tell me which is the better one, okay? We've got 83%. That's pretty good. Now I am in the garage and I am facing directly opposite to this drone. And we're out 250. There's lots of flies. But it's early morning. Now I said I'm in the garage and I'm facing my car. So, I mean, I'm not, now then, this is the trick part here. If I go into here, does this move? I can hear it clicking. I don't see anything. No, it's not adjusting the EV value. So it's still not working properly. Okay, so I can't, oh, I know why. Bump, unlock, ha, ha, ha. Let's go back into here. Here we go. See, I can go up by now. Restore to 0, but the mover doesn't move. So if I go 2, it's a little darker. Restore, 0. Yeah, okay. So let's just lock it up here and we'll go forward. Now, the Fimi Mini craps out just before this. And we're going forward very slowly. Yeah.
Poor signal. Please adjust the antenna.
Disconnect. What's going to happen? Ah, same thing. The white dot. Okay, so let's see when it comes back. Same thing. So it's got the same issue. So I think maybe in an app update it messed up. It might have messed up in an app update. And I think it's still taking pictures. We're gonna see until it forces it to return to home. It should be pretty soon.
Poor signal. Please adjust the antenna.
It should be going to, oh, it should be returning home pretty soon.
Poor signal. Please adjust the antenna. Poor signal. Please adjust the antenna. Poor signal. Please adjust the antenna. Poor signal. Please adjust the antenna.
So it should be returning home now.
Poor signal. Please adjust the antenna. Poor signal. Please adjust the antenna. Return to home.
Automatic return. Yep. Now I know
Poor
if
signal.
I
Please
push
adjust
and
the
hold the
antenna.
function button, that goes away. So now we're coming back. So yeah, a couple of things I noticed then, right? Yeah, it defaulted the for some reason the saturation at 200, and you'll notice that white dot, but the camera above it is grayed out. So if I push the white dot, it'll stop the video. Watch. Boom. Now if I want to start the video again, I have to push the red dot again. And I'll show you that here. As soon as I start descending, that I will hit the red dot. So it's coming down. See, hit the red dot. There we go. And as it comes down, I'm going to stop it there.
Cancel return.
Turn it around. There we go. Let's just take a boo here, and we're going to go, we're up at 42, we go up to 50, and we can just go around here for a minute. We'll go up to 60. This is the Ukrainian community retreat, I guess, resort. They had a couple hundred people here the other weekend. And it's about 8.5 acres behind their property. Really nice people. They don't make too much noise. Like, they cut it out at 10 o'clock at night. And they only come up maybe 2 or 3 times a year. So it's pretty good. Okay. Here we go. Let's bring it up. And that's our neighbor. Got lost. Where am I going here? Here we are. Okay, here we are. That's our neighbor. And then there's us. And we're way off behind the borderline there, so I'm not over anybody's house really. And this should be our house right here. Okay. No, I should be just over it now. There we go. There we go. And forward. Yeah, right there. It's amazing. Okay. Here we go. Just for fun, we're going to stop that video. Switch over. And take a picture. Sorry, wrong one. Oh, sorry. Get out of that. Sorry, picture. There we go. Take a picture. Okay, whatever. I know I can do them all. So, we're done. So let's go back over to that. And let's just bring it up, and we're going to come down. Nice picture. And we're coming down. This is the Hubsan Zino Mini SE. Yeah, Hubsan sometimes has an issue with with horizon. They do sometimes, but it's not bad. This is the Hubsan Zino Mini SE. And there we are. I can't say anything bad about it, really. The video transmission onto the phone is great. It's, I believe, well, we'll have to see. I don't know if it's better than the Fimi or not, of the Mini Fimi. You can't beat the transmission that comes back from the TX10. But this one here, hey, it just works. And we're just going to come backwards, and I'm going to land on my pizza box. Yeah. I mean, it's Old Faithful. When I said in my original one of this, I said, hey, it replaces the Mavic Mini. It does everything. I mean, super long flight time. It just responds well. Everything kind of works. So, what the heck? You know, let's unlock that. Yep. Okay. There we go. Let's pick up my pizza box underneath. Pick this up, stick down, and it comes down into the middle. There we go. And off. And there you have it. Yeah, I took a quick peek at the video from here. And what I love about the Hubsan Zino Mini SE, again, is the location of the SD card. It's right on the side. You don't have to pull a battery. It's not under a door. It's, you know, the DJI stuff and the Fimi stuff, it's not there. It's on the side right there. Easy access, boom. It's under 249, 250 grams. It's really good. I'm really surprised with it. Okay, I just looked at the video. I got a quick peek of all the different saturation levels, and I would say that for whatever reason it went to 200, it's way oversaturated. And the 128 is, to me, undersaturated. That 175, maybe even 160 might be. You let me, you tell me which you prefer better. And as I put the numbers underneath, you can tell which is which. Somewhere between, maybe 150, 175 might be ideal. But I think for sure the 200 is way oversaturated. But it's a give and take, because you go too undersaturated, you blow out the sky, too oversaturated, and you blow out the colors in the ground. So there you go. It's only a 1/2.6 camera, but it's pretty good. If you get the saturation and things dialed in right, it's pretty close to the Mavic Mini. Okay. Really, you can't beat a DJI or Autel camera. You just can't. And Autel has probably got a better camera than DJI. You just can't beat them. There's no way. But for these cheap cameras, maybe. This thing here now, I think Hubsan's getting a little expensive. Okay, the Fimis are the cheapest of the decent mini drones. Okay, there's still the Mini 2, X8 Mini 2 is $299. I think you can still get it for US dollars. And I think these are probably mid threes or so. I'll look into that. But yeah, and I either buy them from directly from Hubsan or from AliExpress. Okay, they have an official store in there. I always go for the official store. I always pay by PayPal, just in case. Okay, same with Fimi, official store, official website, or that's it. With DJI, I usually go with the DJI store, but if I was to do it again, I would probably wait and get it at an Amazon in Canada for DJI, because then I can just ship them back. You know, the pricing is within 15 or 20 bucks. So there you go. Hubsan Zino Mini SE, still best thing Hubsan's put out in a reasonably packaged drone in a long, long time. The Pro, the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro with the 1.3 camera, does pretty good, but they all have the same issues. The horizon is on most of the time. Sometimes it wavers a little bit, and they all have that white dot syndrome after the disconnect. And this one has the issue with you can't see the dial on the EV value. You know it's going up, but if you want to get to 0 again, you just push restore. Then you got to remember the clicks that you do for up and down. Okay, and restore is 0 again. So restore, sorry, not the restore. Restore is completely different. Anyway, Hubsan Zino Mini SE. I love it. It hasn't been up for 7 months now. I just found out 7 months. The last film on the SD card in here was in January the 24th of this year. Okay. So 7 months ago. Wow, amazing, absolutely amazing. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So I'd say this is really, really good. And when I get the film together, and you've probably already seen it already, I think I'm going to even like it even more. Okay, so till next time, what's next? Well, we haven't flown the X8 SE 2022 in a little while, so maybe we'll get that up. And ironically, we haven't got the DJI Mini 3 up in a while. Don't know why. It's probably the most expensive drone I own. Anyway, oh, and then there's always the Anafi. So who knows what's going to come next. Stay tuned. Any questions, let me know. Any comments, let me know. Okay. Subscribe, ring the bell, updates, all that kind of stuff. Do whatever you do. Hey, I'm always up for coffee. Donate me a coffee if you want. Okay. We'll see you later. Get outside, get some fresh air. Bye now.